Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It's time for session 2 of the Roadrunner. Bloop, 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 beep, 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 beep. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll just get right to it. We're doing his $25 level. So here we go. Let's get a point. Point is a 6. We come out with a $200 DC. Let me get these back straight. Alright, let's set that DC. Whoops, dice off the table. Let's grab another one. There's a 10. That's actually a decent point to have. And then we come across with everything but that DC. Like so. $25 in the com. Now we just roll. There's a 4. So this comes down, this comes up. That gives us double or a buy. That's probably $1 big, $2. Who cares? You know me, I don't do the bigs. I get money at the end. All right, here we go. And there's the 10. All right, it didn't happen on session 1 where we had to go up. So this comes here. This goes down. Okay, now we go to 300. Now we got to set that DC. This is where the ladder comes in. All right, there's a 5. So here's what happens. This comes to the 5. This, we're not taking it down, but we're going to pay it the $35 that we're supposed to. Okay? But now, though, we have to do 50 in the com. This went up. $100 levels, these come up by 25. All right, so we're all set. And really, though, I think this can come down. We don't care about covering that lay. Now I don't know exactly. I didn't see Waylon get into that situation, I don't think, but we're gonna go ahead and bring that one down, like so. I don't want to cover that DC. Okay. So, let me look, scan, make sure I ain't making no boo-boos here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Here we go. Alright, there's the 7 out. Alright, well, what happens to us? Well, we lose 100. $125, $135. But we get 50 there. And we get 300 there. Just like so. That comes off. Get our rack back together. And all that produces about $100. All right, here we go. Now we come down. 5 is the point. And we'll come back down to our $200 DC. And we, there's the 7. That hasn't happened either. So that removes this. This is gone. Now we have to get another point, and we'll go up to $300 on the DC. Again, the 5. Now it's a $300 DC, up by hundreds, okay? And there's a 6. Boink, there we go. Now we set our crosses here, like so, but it's 50 in the com. I believe I'm accurate on that one. Yeah, we're okay at the point. We just don't cover that DC. And I guess we're set. Here we go. Whoops, bam. There's a 10. This comes down, and this goes up. This gets paid. Like so. And we're off. Scan the board. We're good. There's the 6, which is what we did not want. So this comes up to the 6. This comes off. This loses. Now, we got to get another point and go up. Another 6. However, this being on, it comes down. And it pays us 50. Alrighty. Now it's $400 in the DC. Let's set that. Everything is on now. Everything is on. Alrighty. A little movement this time. A little bit of extra movement. Okay, there's the 9. That goes there. We're going to take this off. Put it there. Okay, but now we're $75 in the come. And we're good. We're off. Here we go. There's a 4. That comes down. That goes there. Since that was a buy, we get that there. And it all goes right there back in the come because we're at $75 level. There. Okay. All right. Here we go. There's a 6, which is the point, which is fine. That comes off. This comes down. This comes up. That pays 35. Like so. Can't do a come bet yet. All right. However, now I think now he just turned. This is on, this is on, this is on automatically. So now he just turns everything on. All these are on now while we get a point. Okay, there's a 10. All right. So this comes down. 10 is the point. That comes down because it was a come. That comes down, gets paid. Okay, and then he put, I think he's just going to put that back. Yeah. Wait, if you're watching this, this is a little intricate here, but I think I'm right on what I'm doing here. All right, now we got to go 75, 75 back in the come. Okay. Here we go. Boy, like a checkerboard, man. All right, just stay away from that 9. There's a 12. That loses. And you just come right back out with it, I believe. There's a 5. All right, that comes down. That comes up. We get 35 there. But we gotta go 75, like so. Okay, boy, got a lot of 75s out there, man. Alrighty, here we go. Boink. Uh-oh, 9. Boy, you didn't want that one. You're seeing it live, folks. Alright, this is gonna go to the 9 now. But this, more importantly, is going to lose. Okay? Now we got to come up to 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on the DC. And then this will come up to hundreds now. Okay? Got to get the DC out. Everything's on. Got to get the DC out. 10 is still the point. Alright, there's a 6. So this goes here. This comes down and gets paid 75. Like so. And then I think we're just gonna, we just leave that alone. And we're solid. Alright. All right, all right. Now we got to put 75 back out here. You notice I'm going a little bit slower because it looks like there's some movement going on here. All right. There's a yo 11. That'll win here. That'll help a little bit. I'll take a few of those. 7. Well, I don't want a 7. Give me an 11. There's a 4. This is on and off for 75. Oh, I'm running out of greens. How is that possible? Man, I don't want to have to get more greens because I got them all right here. Okay. Here we go. There's a 9 on and off for 75. I'll pay 100 for 25. Alrighty. Here we go. And there's the 7. Alright. So we lose this one. I'll get some green back anyway. We lose, let's see, 100 or 75, about 200 here. But that gets paid, that goes off, that gets paid, and then we get 500 here, like so. And then we check our rat, see where we're at, man. Yeah, we're still down about 4. So let's we'll come down from 5. Let's just come down the ladder to level 4. 1, let's see, 2. We might be able to come down to level 3, but we're gonna come down to level 4. Alright, there's a 5. Okay, level 4, which that would be 25. No, let's do level 3. I think I got up to 500. That actually should have been 100. Yeah, I screwed the pooch on that one. Those should have been hundreds. Because these are, let's just do 50s. I think, nah, let's go back to 4. Uh-oh, there's the 7. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Back up to level 5. There's a 7. There's a 6. 1, 2, so that'd be 25, 50, 70. Yeah, these are going to be hundreds now. Let's set that DC. There's a 10. Alright, now, let's come out. Like so. Now, these are going to be hundreds at this level. So I probably screwed myself out of a few dollars. But maybe not too bad. Here we go. 5. That comes down. That comes up. That pays 35. Like so. And now we got to do hundreds though. Hundreds. Yowzer. 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 Alright, here we go. There's a 6, which is the point. This comes down, this comes up. That'll pay us 35. Alright, now before we can put any more money out there, we have to get a point. Alright, let's grab us a point. Everything's on. Everything's working. Grab a point. There's a 5. Alright, that comes here. This has to come down. And we get $100 on it. And then we throw another quarter here, I believe. And another 100 in the column. Alright. I believe we're cooking with Crisco. Alright, there's a 9. So this comes down, this comes up. This pays 35. Like so. Grab that. Grab that. Now it's 100. Alrighty. There's an 8. That comes down. That comes up. 25. 35. And 100 goes out here. Alrighty. There's a 4. That goes up. This comes down. That pays that. And another 100. It's getting ugly looking out there, ain't it? We're actually making a few dollars, as long as that 10 don't hit. It might be okay. There's an 8. On and off for 100. I'll take those. I'll take several of those now. There's a 5. That's the point. No big deal. That comes off. That comes down. That comes up. That pays 35. Like so. Can't put another cum bed out yet. But everything is on now, man. Ye freaking ha. Alrighty, here we go, man. Grab a point. There's a 4. Point is a 4. This has to come down. That pays 100. We'll replace it with that and another 100 in the column. There's a 6 on and off for 100. And there's the 7. Alright, so we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one. But we get paid there. And this gets paid 5. Let's see where we're at. Oh, yeah. Well, I can put this here, and I can take 100 from here, and just like that, we're square. We can come all the way back down to base. We don't have to do level 4, 3, 2, 1. That's very important. We're up $275 or so, so we got out of the jam. Okay? Here we go. Let's get a point. 9. Now we come back down to that $200 DC. That was getting up there. It surely was. And there's the 9, which is the point. That comes off. Now we're here. We have to get another point, but that is on. Alright, there's a 3. There's a 2. Another 2. Goodness. A 4. Alright. Now, here we go. Bring our quarters back. Skip that one. And we're back to 25 in the column. We're back to normal. Alrighty, here we go. There's a 10. That comes comes up, that comes down. Since that's a buy, we'll grab that. Keep 25 there. Alrighty. And there's a 5. That'll come down. That goes up. That gets 35. These 35s, you can't dismiss them. Or, you know, the 50s, you can't dismiss these. These take little bites out of when that 7 comes. They gradually take bites. It ain't like you're losing all of it. So we've had 2 hits there, which is about 70 bucks. And just little gradual bites that you're not really realizing. Okay. Here we go. There's an 8. That comes down. That comes up. There's another 35. A little gradual, little bitty bumps. Okay. And a few more reds. I can change them out. Alright. Actually, let's go here. Let's go like that. And we're still good. Here we go. There's a 6. Like so. Keep 25 out there. Alright. Well, we've hit everything. So let's have some on and offs. Uh-oh, 9. Didn't want it. Did not want that 9. 4 is still the point. So this comes up here. This loses. Okay. Point is still on. So now we got to come up to 300. These will be 50s. So now we've got to get that out. Got to get it out. 12. Whoo, bar 12. Get it out. There's an 8. So what happens? This comes to the 8. This comes down. Get paid 25. But now we're 50s in the com. Okay, everything's hot, locked and loaded. All right. There's an 8. We did not need that. This is the Achilles heel of those DCs getting hit. It just is. All right, now we got to go to level 4. That sucks. And this will be 25. These will be 75s now. Let's get that DC out. There's a bar 12. Save twice. There's an 8. All right, so this goes behind the 8. This comes down, gets 50, but now we're at the $75 level. All righty. I have to think a little bit on this one. It's easy, but you just have to think. If you're doing it live, you know, it's a little faster. That's where you just practice it at home. Practice, practice, practice. So it's muscle memory. Okay, 4 is still the point. Stay off that 8. We're already at 400 bucks. There's a 6. That comes down. This goes up. We get a quarter. Oops, I'm out of quarters again. Well, I can fix that, y'all. I can fix that. Now, voila. The security people came to the cage. And then I get this one. Alright, but we're up to 75 again. Stay off that 8. Stay off the 8. There's a Yo 11. That'll work there. That's worth 75. There's a 6 on and off for 75. That works. There's the 8. Did not want the 8. That comes up here. We lose 4. Now we're going to level 5. Well, you're seeing the good, bad, and the ugly, boys and girls. There's no doubt about it. So we're at level 5. Every flipping thing is on. Alright, there's a 5. So this comes to the 5. This comes down. Pays a quarter. And since we're at level 5, we've got to go to $100 out of here. Alright, there we go. And we're off. There's a 5. Did not want it. We're ridiculously getting hit on these DCs. Now we got to go 6. Shit. All right. $6. And these will come down. These will be 100 and a quarters. Yowzer, yowzer, yowzer. There's a 9. So that goes here. This comes down. Pays a north, like so. Now we're at 100 and a quarter, man. We burned up $2,000 of black. I'm just gonna run it like this. Alrighty, here we go. Don't need no 9 now, baby, because we're already up to 600 and 100, and let's see. There's 25, 50, 75, 100. Yeah, we're 100 and a quarter up here. Don't need no 9, man. And the looky there, 9. I can't make this shit up, man. Alright, now we gotta come out with 5. We gotta come out with $700 fucking dollars now. Okay. Here's 5. There's 5. And then 2 more 100. 5, 6. We'll change this for 100. 100. Now we're at 150s out here. Alright. So we are, boy, $700. Wow. There's the 8. Goes right here. This comes down. Pays us 75. But we're at $150 out here now. Well, we need some of these, man. Don't need no 8. There's a 10. That comes down. That goes up. That pays us even money. Now we got to do 100. And 50. We got some money to put back, man. Here we go. There's an 8. And that was $700. 5, 6, 7. I do not have $800 to put in the DC. Well, if I use my profit, I do. So let's get 500. Let's get 6. these two over there. 7, 8. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 175 out here each time. And I know for a fact I only have maybe one of those. That's a fact. That's where we're at. There's 8. Okay, boy, is this important. There's a 10. So this comes over to the 10. This comes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That pays us 150. But we need 175 out here at level 8. 175. Boy, oh boy, you don't need another 10. That'd hurt us. That would be it. So here we go. We're just getting hit with all the DCs, which now you're seeing on this particular strategy or any DC. If the DCs keep getting hit and you're laddering those like we are, now you can see the trouble you can get into. Here we go. Don't need another 10. There's a 6. So this comes down. This comes up. This pays 75. Let's see if we can get out of this. We're at, let's see, what are we at? 8. We're at 175 bucks. There's 175 bucks right there. Alrighty. There's another 8. So that's 150. We're going to go with 175. We get paid 150. And we put 175 out. Like so. And here we go. There's a 4 finally. That comes off. This goes here. This comes down for a measly 50. Now we got to get a point before we can put another $175 out here. So we got to get a point. There's the 5. Okay, this does come down and gives us 100, like so, and then we'll replace it with that. Alright, and I need another 175. Here we go. There's the 7 out. Let's see what this shit does. Boy, we lost a lot of money. Alright, we get 175 here. And we get 800 here. Like so. Alright. So we're really $1,000 down here. But anyway, we got to go to 7. That's a 7. This comes off. Got to drop down to level 7. Okay, 4 is the point again. Now I'm being really careful now, so I don't screw up. Don't want to screw up and fuck this whole thing up. All right, we're at level 7. There's a 7. Did not need that right there. Back to level 8. Back to level 8. Point it. Oh, I can't do that yet. I gotta wait for another point. Sorry. 10. Now I can put 8 out there. set it. There's a 10. That's all right. That gets set. There's 8 of them. I've got to get another point first. 3, 9. All right. Now I can come out here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 175 out here. Well, let's see how much fight this fucker's got. Alrighty. Stay away from that 10. Because we're at 8. Level 8. Here we go. There's a 4. That comes down. Goes up there. That gets paid 2. Alright, but we're at 175. Like so. Stay off the 10. There's a 4. 175, 175. That's on, off. Okay. There's the 7 out. That gets paid 175. Like so. This gets paid 8. Just like that. Now let's bring this shit. There's that back. We still got to go down to level 7. We're still $1,000 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's off. Now we're waiting. Here we go. There's a 7, 6. 7 goes into DC. There's a 4. Not that bad. There we go. So we are at 150. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're at 150 out here. 150. There we go. There's a 6 that comes down. That 150 goes up. 25, 35. Okay, I still need 150 out here. Stay off that 4. That's the one we gotta stay away from. But there it is. I wouldn't lie to you. So that 4, this goes to the 4. This 700 goes away. Now we gotta come out with 800. And these will be 175s. Alrighty. There's an 8. And it goes like so. This comes down. Actually, it don't have to. We're just going to get paid 35. That don't have to come down. But we're back to 175 up here. Alright. Now we bring this down because we don't cover the point. There we go. I think we're good. This is worth... I'll just wait. Alright, stay off that 8. Because we're at 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're at 8. Stay off the 8. There's a 7 out. This gets paid 175. Like so. This gets paid 8. Like so. Now we get to come back down to 7. Let's get a point. Trying to hold it together here, y'all. There's a 3. 9. 7 goes out. There's a 5. And here we go. These are going to be 150s now. Stay off that 5. There's a 7 out. Alright, so we get 150. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get 700 there, boy. Those 8787s actually help, believe it or not. Okay, let's put this back. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we have to go down to now. Let's go ahead and see if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's $1,000 right there. I'm gonna get my rack back. There's 500. And there's 500. There's 1,000 of it back. This is full. We're really only down a few. I can drop all the way from 8, 7. I can really and truly, I'm going to go down to level 3. All the way to level 3. Just those 8, 7. It went 8, 7, 8, 7. Those little back and forth helped win money. And that's what happens in a ladder. Now, I couldn't have taken one more hit. And I had to take this all the way out and even use some profit. But it was there for me. So here we go. We can go back to level 3. We've lost a lot of profit though. I should just drop to level 4. But I'm not. Actually, let me do this. No, we'll just keep that alone. Do I just drop to level 3? I'm down 150. Yeah, I'll do level 3. Here we go. 7, 5. Level 3, which is level 1. I'm going to go to 300, not level 3. I'm going to drop it to 300. That's actually only level 2. Alright, here we go. 7, son of a bitch. That's why you do that. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Back up to 400, which would be 75 here. Whoops, that was a 7. Can't do this yet. There's a 5. Now I can. There's a yo 11. Bam. I mean, everything that can happen bad is happening bad. Now you go up to 5. Goes to the 6. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Now we're hundreds here. There's a 9. That comes down, that comes up. Actually, we can put that right there now. Hundreds. Uh-oh, 5. God bless it. Didn't want it. Whoops, hold it. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm doing that on the 6. It's on a 6. Y'all. Golly. It's a 5. It's a 5, not a 6. What the hell am I thinking? I hope I'm not screwing it up right here. Yeah, that's a 5. Point is gonna be off. That's gonna come down. That's gonna go up. Boy, it'd be a pity for me to fuck that up right there at that end. It would, but it was a 5. I went to here. Otherwise, my puck wouldn't have been laying right here. It'd have been laying somewhere up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. God, man, I can't go back and look either, man. I'm live. I know this wouldn't have been here because my puck was over it. My puck was just like that. Yeah, I think it's the 6. I think I'm right. God, I hope so, y'all. All right, let's get another point. Everything's on. 7. Everything is on. 7. Alright, now we come down to 4 next time. Alright, let's get a point. God, right there at the end, too. There's a 5. Okay, we're going to come down to 4. Set it. Nope, 7. Motherfuck. Back up to 5. Here, as soon as I set a point. There's an 8. I'll do a 5. Another 7. And we go up to 6. As soon as we get a point. There's a 7. God, where's all the 7s coming from? There's a 6. Go back up to 6. And then we come out. Nope, not yet. Gotta get that 6. Gotta get that out. There's an 11. Golly. 6. Now we gotta go to 7. So here's 5. 6. 7. There we go. Right back where we were. 7. Gotta get it out. There's a 9. It goes right there. And then we're at 7. So that means that's what was it, 150? Here's 25, 50, 75, 150. We got to do 150. So let's do 150. Boy, we can't get that 9 spanked. There's a 7 out. So we get 150. 7 there. Come down to 6. There we go. 7 out. Can't do it yet. 3. 5. Now we can. 6. I think that's 125, isn't it? 25, 50, 75. Yeah. We're at 125 out here. Alright, let's set this thing. There's 6. There's a 10. Okay. Alrighty. There's a 7 out. That wins 150. This wins 6. That was a 7. I can come down to 5 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's get a point. There's an 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is $100 out there, I believe. There we go. There's 5 of those damn things. That's a 6. Now, whoops. Now we come out with 100. Oh, I can't get this in my head. It's 1 behind. That's 25, 50, 75. I'm at 100. Okay. All right. I guess them 7s actually have been helping us. Here we go. There's a 7 out. Here, that'll pay that 100 right there. Okay, and this gets 5. Like so. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get some semblance of a rack back. There. We've lost all of our profit, but we can jump down to let's go to 3. We'll go to not level 3. There's a 7. There's an 8. Let's go to 3 here. That'll be 50s here. We got here once before, and then it just went disaster again. Got pounded. All right, here we go. Oh, gotta set that. These are off. These are off. I gotta set that first. These are off. Hey, we win that one. 3. We can come down to regular 2 now. Still 8 is the point. Alright. We can come down to 2. I think we're back to base. We just burn up all of our profit. There's a 4. So that goes there. This comes down. Pays like that. We'll go here and here. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can. There's the 7 out. That'll pay that. And that 200 gets paid right here. Let's bring that down. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. Let's see. Let me get. Yeah, rack is back. Oh my God. Hopefully that one error, it didn't screw this whole pooch up. But it doesn't really matter to me right now. I mean, it was getting its ass kicked. It was getting close to death. But now the fight. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So anyway, we're at 300 right now. And really and truly, if you were alive on this shit, you'd take that 300 and get the fuck out of Dodge. And that's what I ought to do, but I'm in a series, so I can't. But you would. It's just, you know, now the 7s are being nice to you, but let's do this. Let's see if we can get to my 400 where I need it to be. There's the 10. Here we go. I'm out with the 2. And hopefully there's a 9. With a quarter. All the way back to base. But I've been using some money management. You know, that 87, 87, 87. Then I come all the way back. You just gotta watch, man. But hopefully I haven't made any fuck ups here, y'all. It's too long of a video, man. Alright, here we go. There's a 7 out. We've been getting lucky here. We've been getting our 7s where we want them. That pays that. That pays that. And let's try to put everything back. Let's take this 200. Whoops, I get one more from here. Don't look now. Oh, man. Boy, was I close. Now, watch me thread the needle here. 3,600 bucks. 10% is 360. Anything over 360, legally on my system, I can quit. 375, 385, we'll take it. Okay, we're not fucking doing this again for 10 bucks. I made over 10%. I'm calling it. It's not a cheat. I don't have to make 4. I gotta make 360 or above. There it is. Oh my God. I sound like Janice on Friends. Oh my God. So, wow, man. Wow. Near death several times. Oh my God. Waylon, I hope you watch this shit, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought it was a goner, man. It was just rolling that way. I'll give that to the casino. Don't care. So we're at 800 bucks. We're 2-0, but oh my God, we almost shouldn't be. But at least you saw it there. I mean, we were one bad roll away from bankruptcy. Twice. But, you know, there you got the fire coming back too. So, boy, I hope y'all enjoyed that one. I hope you watch that one. It's an hour fucking video, man. An hour. So, that was a good one. Whew. Until the next time, be great.